I'm Robbie and I go to Mercer University. This is my second year, which makes me a sophomore. And today for you, I want to read Bad Habits by Babette Cole. This book has a number of different bad habits, which range from spitting and burping, which are totally gross, from talking to while other people are talking, which is just not so nice. It's important to understand these bad habits because we wouldn't want people to do it to us, so we're not going to do it to other people. It's also important to not other bad habits that are not in the book, such as procrastination, by the time that you get to where I am in college, because it's going to make you a better student and it's going to make your life easier. I'm very excited to read this book for you so you can know these bad habits and how to avoid them. Grab your book and let's read. Bad Habits by Babette Cole. Lucretia Crumb was an uncivilized little monster. She had disgustingly bad habits like she yelled at her parents and kicked and screamed if she could not get her own way. She refused to eat at mealtime, saying that she'd rather starve than eat anything her parents cooked. Then she'd sit in her room, munching on chocolates. She stole from babies. She pulled little girls' pigtails. The worst thing was that her school friends began to copy her. They thought it was cool to be a little monster like Lucretia Crumb. For goodness sake, keep your daughter under control, the other parent said to her mom and dad. Luckily, Mr. Crumb was a mad scientist, so he set to work. He made his daughter the blow-fart inhaler suit, the burp bun, the no-scream kick tube, the thief-proof pullover, and the pull and wash pigtail doll. The anti-foul mouth soap, spitting cobra ice cream, and the classroom pacifier. But as soon as her dad's inventions had been removed, she became wilder than ever. Even the cobra left home. It's my birthday soon, and I want a party, demanded Lucretia. Of course, dear, said her parents. We'll arrange everything. All the other little monsters turned up for the party and trashed the house. Then there was a knock at the door and... Happy birthday, Lucretia! Some really big monsters burst in. They wrecked the party. They spat, screamed, kicked, farted, and smelled far worse than the little monsters. Lucretia and her friends were scared. Who are they? Whined Lucretia. Well, sighed her parents, they were children once, but they turned into monsters because they grew up doing what you do. When the monster had eaten all the party food, they left, taking Lucretia's presents with them. We don't want to be a monster like you, Lucretia Crumb, said her friends, if that's what happens to us. Well, neither do I, wailed Lucretia. Mr. and Mrs. Crumb were so pleased that they phoned the other parents to tell them the good news. But they were having their own party because their monster trick had worked so well. And Lucretia Crumb became a civilized little angel. Hey, did you like the book? Me too. Well, did you see any bad habits that you happen to have? Me too. We need to work on building some better habits. We need to make sure that we're always respectful of our elders, always making sure we're saying please and thank you, and making sure that we're just a nice person overall. It is so important to treat people how you want to be treated, because how you treat others is a reflection of yourself. And that includes taking the good habits that you're going to begin to form and using them in your everyday friendships and relationships. It's important to be a good person and have good habits because, well, it makes everything easier. And honestly, it feels